Hello YouTube friends, it's Dale from Erndale's. Here he is. Here he is sitting on my work table waiting to get some facial hair and some hair on his head and his hood. I painted his eyes. There's the nose that I sculptured. Could have been a bit wider, but it's not bad. And here is his fancy jacket made out of the old quilt. And I put some fur around it, and it's real fur. It's from a fur coat that my cousin gave me. See, here's the fancy piece of quilt that I used. His arms, I decided to put his mittens, sew his mittens, and I actually made him an arm like I said I was going to. I put a little bit of fur around and wrapped it with some jute, and I did the same around his boots. So here's his boots. Remember I said I was just going to paint his foot, and that's what I ended up doing. Put a little bit of fur around, and I just wrapped it with jute. His shirt is just an old piece of an old shirt, actually. I gave him a little bit of detail here, although we're not going to see it because his beard is going to cover it all. And then he still has his hood, which I don't know what I did with. Oh, hold on. His hood will go like this. Not quite like that. His hood will go like that, and he'll have hair around here, and then of course his beard will cover a lot of that. See his hood? It's quite pretty actually. So he's waiting patiently for his appointment at the beauty salon, which will be tomorrow. I'm ready to put his beard and his hair on tomorrow. But today, don't look at my disgusting mess here. Look at this. I'm actually really looking forward to wrapping this project up because I have such a mess here. It's not even funny. But that's okay. We're making progress. So today what I did was I put his bag together, and I did video it, but it turned out terrible. I wanted to show you what I was doing as I was doing it, and it ended up that I was showing you the ceiling and not anything that I was doing. So I'm just going to have to show you it this way. So his bag is just a canvas bag with some fur around. I stuffed the bottom of it with some fiber fill, and I filled it up full of goodies. Here are the skis that I made 2 videos back. These are the bread dough skis. They actually turned out pretty good. And those are the poles made out of skewers. So they turned out not too bad. So they're at the very back of the bag. Here's, oh, jeepers. I just have the bag sitting on front of that glue bottle. There we go. In the bag is Humpty Dumpty, and there's a present in there, and there's a red bell, a choo-choo train, and this horn, and a little doll that I crocheted, and a drum, as well as I've glued on a few bits and bobs of greenery. So let's stand up. There's a little bit of a tree sticking out here and a little bit of a tree sticking out there. Now, I might do a little bit on the bell or on the bag as well, but not right now. I'll do that. The bag itself is going to be glued right onto the back of the doll, so it'll be much more stable once it's on the doll. That's why I'm just leaving it here for now. I do have some jingle bells that I want to put here. I haven't quite figured out how I want to put them, but they're nice big tingly bells, so those are going to go at the front of the bag. And then I found these metal fish. I don't know quite where they're going to go, but you know, he is a Woodland Santa, so I glued them. I glued some jute on them, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them, but I thought that they would be kind of woodsy. They might be fairly nice. And then I finished these as well. What's that fluff on there? I finished these. They turned out really cute. Made just with some plastic canvas, and I wound jute all the way around. And these are not going to be in the bag, obviously, but they might be hanging from the bag. These are the Santa's snowshoes. So these I have to put on some kind of I think I'll attach them together with some jute, and maybe they will hang from the side of the bag somehow, you know, like that. I think that would be kind of cute. So I have the fish and the jute, or the fish and the snowshoes to put on the bag still. And here is the lantern that I was making. It's coming along. It's not done yet. It's actually wet. I just painted it. So I found some plastic. It's just a clear plastic. Where did I put it? This stuff. It's just a clear piece of plastic. It was a bottle. I think some soap was in it or something. So I cut the panes for the plastic out, and then I took some paint inside and I just painted inside so it looked like there was light shining through. Glued them all together, all four sides, and then I took, this was the lid of that jar that I took apart, put it on there and glued that on, painted it all, and now I'm going to be attaching. Be really great if I had a third hand. I'm going to be attaching this onto the top of it, and there's a chain, and he'll hold on to that lantern when I get it done, but I'm not quite there yet. So that's coming along pretty good. I'm quite happy with the way that turned out. It's a little lantern. I might take I have some very fine black ribbon, and I might do a crisscross on each pane. I think I might do that still, just to kind of dress it up a little bit. And then when I was going through my stuff, all of this stuff here, like this and all these little pieces, not the doll, but all the other stuff, I have a little tote full of little miniatures, because I used to do a lot of doll houses, and all this stuff was in there. And I found this tiny little harmonica. It looks big, but I mean, really, it's not. Look at how small it is. So I thought this is perfect for him. So I'm going to make a pocket somewhere where it's visible after I get his beard on. And I'm going to tuck this little harmonica in his pocket. And this Woodland Santa is going to have a harmonica as well. I thought that was just absolutely perfect. So I just wanted to show you the bag as it's completed now. I'm sorry that my other video did not turn out very well, but I did want to show you what the bag is starting to look like. I might take a piece of jute and go around here and just pull it in so it has a little bit of a, you know, so it looks like it's squeezed in a little at the top. So that's the bag. All the little goodies. So tomorrow I'm going to do another video, and I will bring you along, and we will put his beard and his hair on and his hood, and glue the bag, and maybe do some finishing touches and get this Santa done once and for all. So thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye for now.